4. Well, your time is 12:17. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now. And obviously, the Orioles had a good season last year. Corbin Burns can't pitch every game.
I know.
So the other guys got to do their part as well.
I'm sure they will. And I just saw the excitement around the stadium yesterday. Yeah. It looks like a really good time.
Yeah, good for them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what helped with that? We had some quieter conditions finally up in Baltimore and down here in the DMV. We're hoping for the same, folks. A busy weekend is ahead of us, but today we're dealing with some wind. Let's check it out. We do have blustery conditions, shaking our camera a little bit there on top of the station here and looking out toward Roslyn. We do have a good amount of sunshine, however, so we're getting, I guess, the good with the bad, if you will. Those winds will make it feel a little bit cooler at times, but overall the sunshine should battle against that as we move forward here today. Here's a look. Those current wind speeds, again, we are sitting around 15 to 25 miles an hour out toward the higher terrain in the Allegheny front. The Blue Ridge Mountains is where we will find the stronger winds throughout the rest of the day today, but it will definitely be blustery even all the way out to the east toward the DC metro. And here's where those wind gusts are at right now. We're noticing gusts around 30 miles per hour near DC, the I-95 corridor, and just to the west. But all of this darker red you see here indicates some stronger wind gusts getting close to 40 miles per hour, which we just noted in Martinsburg and Kaiser in the eastern panhandle there of West Virginia. Now, despite all of this wind coming out of the northwest, we actually are warming up pretty nicely. It's back up to 57 degrees in D.C., the warmest we've been in a few days since before we saw those soggy conditions on your Thursday and Wednesday. 62 in Culpeper. So we're making a run back up toward the 60s here as we deal with these winds in between storm systems. There is that low pressure center and frontal boundary with some of the rainfall that it brought us over the last couple of days. And then as we look back out to the west here, there is another low approaching for the upcoming weekend that will have a say in our weather conditions Saturday and Sunday, but we have a little bit of time before that starts to take place. Now, moving forward here this afternoon, folks, we are going to notice those wind gusts getting close to the 40 mile per hour mark for a brief bit of time. From now all the way up until this evening here, 7 p.m., we'll have those strongest wind gusts. Again, closer to D.C., we're talking 30 to 35 miles per hour. Out to the west, we could see those wind gusts exceeding 40 miles per hour, even getting close to 50 out across the Blue Ridge and the Allegheny front. So that's something we'll have to deal with, but it is extremely short-lived as we head into the rest of the night tonight. There you go. It quickly starts to calm right back down again. We'll be waking up on Saturday morning to relatively calm winds out there. So that's the good news. This blustery weather we're dealing with here this afternoon, it's not necessarily going to last all that long. But as the winds start to die back down, we will see the next storm system arrive. Look at how clear it is as we go into your Friday night, heading into the start of the day tomorrow as well. Looking pretty good, but it's the Easter holiday weekend. A lot of folks going to try to be out and about, possibly going to those holiday gatherings, celebrations, and hitting the roads tomorrow to do so. And look at this, folks. Around lunchtime, we could already start to see a few showers enter back into the mix, especially across northeastern Maryland. And then primarily on your Saturday afternoon, a warm front will dive in across the region. We're going to see a decent amount of shower activity, making things soggy once again. It's not going to be any sort of heavy rainfall, but it is going to be enough that you'll just have to be ready for that as you go out and about for your holiday weekend. Now, the showers wrap up for your Easter Sunday, and as we get up ready for the Washington Spirit home game here in the district as well, and then even more rainfall will be arriving as we get into the early part of next week.